Lots of people are struggling with the council tax bills because they want to do in the way is make sure you have no money and then push you out your house so all the migrants can go in your places in the flats, house shares, buildings, um, bungalows. Um, that's why they're trying to make your council tax so high for you guys and girls and ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls if you don't know already. So the migrants get your places. They can do it to old people as well. That's why they put most of the old people in old people's homes. So that's the reasons why, if you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, notice that your council tax has gone high, and people that work as well, they're doing it to them as well because they're trying to push you out your own house, or your own property, or your rented property, so the migrants can take over your houses. Some people may agree with it. Some people will probably say it's right or wrong. But of course, it's wrong. They expect you to pay council tax on the money you get. It's completely wrong. And they don't seem to care about people. They do it to everybody, not just yourself. They do it to everyone. And this is why people are getting angry and annoyed. They want you to downsize on your property, to throw you out, kick you out, so the migrants get your place, the migrants get the hotels, the migrants go in other houses in your homes. They did it to a person with a family, and I think it was in England somewhere. They made the whole family leave and the migrants took over. They're replacing us, they're getting rid of us, they're getting these digital IDs to basically, like World War One and World War Two, when they had papers, and I think of passports back then, but now it's going to be on your phone. It's getting you ready for World War Three. And by 2029, the digital IDs should be ready, or sooner. 2030, the submarine should be ready for World War Three with France, the UK, and Germany. Power cuts are coming in November. So I thought I'd do a quick interesting video for you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, if you know what's going on. Fake alien invasion in November in America. It could be real. They're doing this for a reason, so you can't live or survive, heat or eat. They're draining your money. The council don't seem to care, but if they actually stood in our shoes and experienced of what struggles we go through, they'd understand. But they never seem to struggle, the council, do they? They give us money to live and survive. Some people get hardly anything. They don't even look after the people on the streets, the homeless people, like the army veterans. So the whole thing's going like that. I don't know about Isle of Man and Isle of Wight. Have got different rules, so they're going to do it there. Other countries may have different rules, like France. I've got the ID thing, says the UK is going to get now, Keir Starmer said. So if you guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, don't know, that's the real reasons why your money is going down or up. And you change over from one benefit to another benefit, and everyone's different, and lots of people claim different benefits. So that's why this council tax bill is actually making people worse off. From the benefits you have, it can sort of change what you're on. I can remember years ago when people were on all right before the war happened in Ukraine and Russia. Things were a lot better. But now they seem to be getting a lot worse for a lot of people. Some people have to go to food banks. I remember back in the day, as we're talking, there used to just be incapacity benefit, income support. Then they changed people over from DLA, or child benefit you can get as well. Then it was PIP, and then they changed people over to universal credit. And then they change people's money from ESA. I don't know all the amounts that people get. People get different amounts. But I thought I'd do a video explaining why people may be low on their things. And I don't really talk about much about my personal things. But I'm just saying, if you're a person that actually is going through these struggles, we're all feeling the same way. Things are going up. But obviously people are not getting enough money that goes up. But a lot of people are different. And this is the reasons why the world is the way it is. And they expect you to survive or struggle. Some people have friends and family to help them. But it's not for everybody. So if you're a person that does claim things, then you're going to find it a struggle. People at work find it a struggle as well. The government are greedy, they want more money. But you only give you enough to live on. Some people have a lot of bills to pay for. If you can't pay your bills, you're snookered. If you can't pay your bills, you're on the streets. So yeah, people have done most of the things, and it is what it is. We're all in the same boat, as one would say, trying to survive the world, getting through tough times. But the things for this council tax bill is you'll be paying. I'll tell you what, if you don't pay council tax in your life, if you do, the council tax bill pays for the social workers. It pays for the gyms and is it probably some of the schools. It pays for the fire service and the police force for your council tax bill, if you don't know what it is. So, and obviously some people don't have a clue what it's about. And depend, if you work, you pay more. If you don't, you pay less. But the whole government's all a mess, and they wonder why it's the way it is. If you stop giving so much money to Ukraine, then we wouldn't run out of money. And you won't be taxing people left, right, and centre on benefits just to make ends meet, because you're not making the money. You want to tax everyone else. If we lived in a fair world, it'd be good, but we don't. That's why it is the way the world is what it is. We are struggling. So, and they wonder why Birmingham Council have got themselves into debt. I wonder why that is. Because you keep housing the migrants, don't you? So a lot of people are struggling, and this is what I've been talking about today. Council tax bill. Some people probably never played it in their life. But if you're on benefits, you have to pay for it. And it could be different levels. High or low. Put it that way. Like I say, it's not easy for a lot of us, and we are struggling. A lot of people can be angry, but the government don't seem to care about us, and they make every rule to please them and every rule for somebody else or them to make it difficult for other people. But anyway, I better go. Tell me what you think about this video, and yeah, the whole across the UK, Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales are going through this. But anyway, better go. Take it easy, peace, hello.